Want to know how to get a Spanish IP address? Well, I'm going to show you very quickly how you can. Obviously, you can be in Spain. That would get you a Spanish IP address. But if you're outside the country and you want to access Spanish content or services from anywhere else, a Spanish IP address is what you need. It's kind of a digital passport to anything Spanish available online. So if you're traveling abroad or need to access region restricted content like this, I'm going to show you how you can change your virtual location to Spain and some of the possibilities that it opens up. Okay, so IP address is the internet protocol address that it's assigned, this number that's assigned to everything that's online. Now, you can't actually change it, so you might be wondering how I can get a Spanish IP address, but you can actually hide it and make it appear you've got a Spanish IP address using something called a VPN. Now, first of all, I'll just show you quickly some of the things that an IP address does. This is a simulation. This is called a geolocation site. Most websites look up your location from your IP address. So this one's looking up my location of in London. It's looked up my IP address and then cross-referenced it and found out it's registered to London. It's in London. Okay, you can also see something like Netflix. If you go to Netflix, let me just scroll down here, you'll see I've got the UK version of Netflix because I've got a UK IP address. So easiest way in Netflix is to check the bottom there, top films, top TV programs. The content is different in the UK than it is from the US or Spain or Belgium or whatever, and it's the version you get depends on your IP address. Okay, so I've got a London IP address. How can I change it to a Spanish? Well, you need something called a VPN, which is relatively easy to use, and I'm going to show you now. Okay, so the VPN that I use is called NordVPN. And I'll just show you here. This is the full software. Basically, NordVPN, if you want to try it out, there's a discount link in the description below, is the world's biggest VPN service, I think. It's certainly in the top 2. And it's got servers all over the world and some 4,000 servers, I think. And you can see here, this is the main software. This is the basic subscription. It's nothing fancy. And you can see there are servers all over the world. Now, a VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. And when I connect to any of these servers, I create an encrypted tunnel between me and the VPN server. And the benefit of this, apart from the security and keeps all your data safe, it also hides your location. So I've currently got a UK IP address, but if I go over to Spain and click on a Spanish VPN server, NordVPN then goes off and makes this little tunnel to a Spanish VPN server, which it's doing now. And you can just see it's connecting. There we go. And there I've got a VPN tunnel connected. Now, this software can go on, anything can go on your tablets, your smartphones, laptops, PC, whatever. And from this point, I have got a Spanish IP address. Now, just let me go advance my little presentation here. I'm going to show now. So the first step is to use a VPN. Now I use NordVPN. I also got a subscription to Liberty Shield. It's a slightly higher cost, but it's quite fast and it's not as it doesn't have as many subscribers, so you don't have to share the servers with thousands of different people. That's not usually a problem because they're fast enough, but when you're accessing certain content, if there's too many people using the same thing, it can cause problems. But NordVPN is fine for others. Liberty Shield is if you want to pay a little bit more and get a slightly more premium product. You download and install the VPN app. That just goes there. It can be an extension that just goes in Chrome. You can use that. And connect to Spain. And here we are. We'll verify our IP address. So we've connected our VPN connection to a Spanish server. Now let's just go. And of course, I was geolocated in London. Let me refresh this page. I'm now geolocated in Madrid. Hopefully you can see that. So I've now basically got a Spanish IP address to whichever site I go to. Let's just do another quick check and refresh Netflix. This is my Netflix account logged in. And if we now scroll down, you'll find I've got a different library. Let's just go down to the bottom, just take a minute. I've now got the Spanish version of Netflix. So there'll be slightly different films, TV shows, different. There'll be obviously a lot more Spanish language content in Netflix library for Spain. My PC is still English, so I'll still get that. But you'll find out there's lots of different stuff on there. If you're interested in using different versions of Netflix, connect to a US server, because you'll find the US version of Netflix has much more films and TV shows than any of the other versions. So that's it. That's how to get a Spanish IP address. Just get a VPN, sit it in your taskbar. Costs $2 or $3, I think, a month for NordVPN. Liberty Shield and others are a bit more expensive, depending on what you need. And there you go. That's all there is to it. Once you've finished with the VPN, disconnect and you'll go back to your native IP address, so where you're physically located. In my case, UK, but if you were connecting from Germany, you go back to a German IP address and stuff like that. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll finish this video now, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.